Hi folks, welcome to a Christmas edition of the Landaux Show, and I'm calling this episode The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly of Christmas. And maybe the beauty, or the beauty, and the beauty of the Christmas that I like the most is the beauty of Christmas lights from our little tree right here. You got a green one, you got a red one. It's probably too bright. I don't know how to adjust the contrast on here, but looking at it through my eyes, it's not near as bright as it is on this camera. But look at my tree. It's a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It only stands like what, 3.5, almost 4 feet high. But it's a Christmas tree. I decorated it with Mardi Gras beads. And that's another, ever since I was little, I always loved Christmas lights. I'm making this, Christmas is supposed to be time for love and peace. I won't get to that, the ugly part, in a minute, because I'm trying to repel the ugly part best I can. See, it's quieted down nuts. Now, outside here, I got more lights hooked up. Got red. That's supposed to be dark red. The camera shows it different. Shows that streak on it. There's orange. There's blue. Real pretty green. There's lavender. And I got these icicle style lights all around the house. And you see, that's the older strand. The contrast is darker on it. See, that's dark red on that light, and on this strand right here where I got this tape, I didn't have one of those hook things, so I just used a substitute. I got a total of 600 lights up on here. These are not as bright. Dang wind's going to blow on the mic and screw this all up. These are more, tiny. I mean, more fluorescent like. Not as colorful. The neighbors over there got lights in their house, and I don't know if y'all could see it way over there across 308, and I could zoom in. And that's as far as that goes. But in my window, I thought if I had them, I cannot find these anymore. I wish I could. See, these are flicker lights. That one right there in the middle is 25 years old. I got it at a craft store I worked at years ago. But these I got at Walmart. And I cannot find these things anymore. But these bigger lights, if I had, the bigger lights you could hang up on your house in 100 strand, I wish I could put these little flicker lights all around the house. But then people would think it's on fire. The good, the beauty of Christmas. Oh, and a funny story I want to tell everybody. When I was 2 years old, I think it was my first Christmas. When I was 7 months old, my mom and pops, my daddy had those great big Christmas lights on the tree. The ones that got real hot, the ones that looked like a rainbow, and they came on real bright and they went out. Why? Because my daddy accidentally plugged them into a 220 air conditioner outlet, 220 volt air conditioner outlet. Fried them. That was a Christmas to remember. Now here's a cool beauty of Christmas. My brother has 3 LED, one of the big Christmas lights, and the 3 candle thing. Now, unfortunately, the ugly. Probably about an hour ago. Right, you see how close my damn house is to the street. Back there again is government housing, and God knows what comes out of there. See, I have to go inside my house, because I don't know what these people are going to be capable of doing every time they drive by during this time of night. Well, there was this couple arguing. It was a dark colored station wagon. I had to call the sheriff's department out here. Something I don't like doing. Something I fear one of these days it's going to lead to a death, whether it's me or some innocent person in the street. But they were arguing right about here. There's a young girl and a guy. You see, they stopped down here. Dude, I don't know what. I'm not allowed to sit down on my porch without them saying anything. Well, anyway, they were there. See, here comes another car. To go back in, because I don't know if it's him or not. And they were arguing. And then, Ashley, who lives next door to me, real nice couple. They have a 2-year-old, a little princess. And, she oversaw what went on, and I overheard what went on as I was on the computer. And I walked out here, and I see this young girl and this guy trying to force her inside his little new car. Probably a couple of LSU students or Nicholls State students back there partying. I turned on my big light right here, and I said, guys, please take it down the street, or I'm going to call the law. Because Ashley told me they were at my parents' house. She was walking all in my parents' house. So here comes another one. So I call the sheriff's department. And then they get in the car, and before they get in the car, they get right about here, and she yells at me and she says, get back inside, you fat ass. Just like that. I said, fine, whatever, and I walked back in. And Ashley saw that as a witness. So the sheriff's department comes by 30 minutes later. Okay, I'll go look around. The guy comes back around, sees us all here standing talking, and had the nerve to honk his horn at us. I guess the sheriff's department didn't stop him. But if that guy decides to retaliate on me, if he would have retaliated, he would have done so right then and there. But he came by here 2 more times and honked his horn. Once when I was inside on the phone with the sheriff's department. The second time when we were talking out, I was talking to Ashley, who saw what happened also. She was out there. I guess Christmas went bad for her. I don't know. I just wish the bullshit would stop on this street. You know, nobody allows us to live in peace back there. No. I'm afraid to walk outside my door. It goes to this extent where I got to do this. I got to do that on this side of the wall right here. Because a while back, there was a person here cutting their grass, and she decides to lay down on my front porch. So what are you doing? How inconsiderate is that to cut grass next door and lay on somebody's yard? This is before they moved in. This is like a year and a half ago. Is that ignorant or what? And as of late, I keep my cans right here. Hope you're able to see this. Keep my recyclables here. I just started to put more cans in the bag to get them recycled. And I found them gone the next day. I had to go to that extent. As you can see, I have anybody can just pull up in here, this driveway. My neighbor lives there. And do God knows what. All because there's government housing down here. But that's the ugly part of Christmas. And it's sad, man. I don't know. But again, I just like to enjoy the peace and beauty of it and enjoy myself. And just, for Christmas, I get called a bad name, fat ass. I didn't call her name back. I just merely said, please take it down the street or I want to call the law. Because they were all in my yard, and she was in my yard walking along this path. She was in my parents' yard walking around trying to avoid him, trying to get her in the car. I don't know, folks. I can't stand out in my front yard without these people causing incidents. It's like, Louisiana is vicious Anna. It wasn't like this when my uncle used to live in that house 25 years ago. It was quiet, just like this all the time. It's kind of quieted down there, but between the hours of noon and I would say right about now 10, sometimes on 10 p.m. like this, since it's Sunday, it's just like this. But on weekends, Fridays, Saturday nights, it's up and down, up and down, up and down traffic. I see the same car up and down this street sometimes 5-10 times a day, playing boombox music, speeding. And when the deputy was here, we told him that. Ashley told him that because she's got a little 2-year-old daughter here. Maybe on another show I'll record them with their permission, because she's the cutest little girl. See, here comes another one. See? A pimped up Suburban. Another 10 time. Come on. That's that pimped up. That guy's cool. Some of them wave at you. Don't get me wrong. And then some of them give you that dirty gangster look. I guess I can just say, till next time, early Christmas. It doesn't stop here. Early Merry Christmas. Peace.